Hey, this is Nat, and we are off our couch at Disney's Hollywood Studios in Orlando, Florida to finally check out Galaxy's Edge, the Star Wars themed area set within the village of Blackspire Outpost in the remote planet of Batuu. This is our first time here, and we're staying for 2 days and plan to explore nearly everything. And I say nearly everything because I am not going to attempt Rise of the Resistance because it looked like this early this morning and the mob of people ran from the opening of Galaxy's Edge all the way back to Star Tours with everyone on their phone attempting to get a boarding pass for the day. I didn't want to drag my kids out of bed, so we will save Rise of the Resistance for another day. Yeah, I am still excited about being able to experience so much here in this village, starting at the Coke refreshment stand. So here at Blackspire Outpost, you can pick up your Coke product in a stylized Star Wars type of way. And picking up all 3 of the thermal detonator bottles in Arabic, the language of Star Wars, is top on my list. How cool are these? I don't even drink Diet Coke, but I had no choice but to pick this bottle up. And the Coke seems to taste even better than normal. That's probably not true. That's just how excited I am to have these in my collection. And at $6 a bottle, I think it's a great price for a cold drink and an awesome souvenir. In addition to the cool drinks, we were excited to try a Bronto wrap at Bronto Roasters. The Bronto wrap consists of roasted pork and grilled sausage with a tangy slaw, all wrapped in a pita. I thought it was pretty good, and I liked the slaw mixture with the pork and sausage. I don't think it's big enough to share really, so in my opinion, it's a little costly at $12.99, but not too outrageous. The restaurant though is interesting to walk around, and the theming is great, just like in the rest of the village. And they offer a few other items like jerky, and the menu is still expected to expand from what I've heard. To work off our food, we're going to visit the shops, and this is way more than just a gift shop experience. There is so much to see, and a lot of it, I don't even know what it is. Like this. I saw it move. It never woke up while I was there, so I have no idea what it is. If you know, tell me in the comments, please. And look at all these other interesting items, whether it's on sale or just part of the scenery. It's still visually interesting and enticing, and everything fits into the Blackspire Outpost theme. Amazingly, we only bought one item. This cutie pie, a pork shoulder plush for $19.99 and 20% off with our pass holder discount. And there's pork all fancied up and perched on top of my 3-year-old's head, and it does work much better on the shoulder as it is intended. As I've said many times before, and what everyone says, the theming at Galaxy's Edge is excellent. And the theming even applies to the restrooms. Nothing is just left standard. And look, there are even droid footprints here within the cement. I mean, the details. And speaking of the droids, cool, they're talking to us. I believe that happens through an app. I'm not sure. I have heard something about it, so that's homework for my next trip. So next time I can know exactly what's happening. Here we are checking out another droid. This droid is quiet. It has nothing to say to any of us. So yeah, I need to look into the app. Now into the Droid Depot we go. At the Droid Depot, you can customize your own droid. We do not have a reservation. Surprisingly though, the clerk advised us it's only a 30-minute wait. I was tempted to join in the line, but I found out the droid unit is $99 and the personality affiliation chips and other accessories are an additional charge. And my son is already shopping, so I'm pretty sure this is not a $100 project, and we only get the pass holder discount on the extras. So I'm deciding to save this for the next trip because I plan to come better prepared, aka have more spending money, and I'm really looking forward to it. And I actually plan to build a droid myself as well because I so badly want to do this. It's a droid playdate, or maybe a droid battle, or just a dance-a-thon. I'm not really sure what it is, but it's so much fun watching all the droids move around. Also on my list for the next trip is to try the Outpost popcorn mix at Kat Saka's Kettle. There are 2 flavors to choose from, and I'm leaning toward trying the reddish flavor. I heard it tastes like Fruity Pebbles. I'm not a fan of Fruity Pebbles, but I'm going to keep an open mind and try it. I also plan to try some milk at the milk stand. Not sure if I'll go with the blue or green milk yet. Neither looks that appealing to me, but I love the look of the milk stand, and everyone is so friendly here too. So I'll probably just go out on the limb and try them both next time. The green and blue milk is actually a mixture of coconut and rice milk and are soft frozen like a smoothie, so that would definitely be something new and interesting for me to try. Now I'm outside checking the menu for Docking Bay 7 food and cargo, and out of nowhere, stormtroopers. They're screaming at me and asking me what I'm doing with my data pad, and my data pad, aka my GoPro, is not recording. I'm fidgeting around and I only got a picture, and this is how close they are as they are berating me about my data pad. And I am mad at my GoPro because I don't have the video for you all to see this awesome experience. But it's probably not my GoPro's fault. I honestly was a bit nervous and intimidated. I mean, imagine this coming out of nowhere, demanding answers while holding a huge blaster. It took me by surprise. I was not ready. Now the stormtroopers have just left, and Chewbacca and V. Madari show up. My son is trying to tell them where the stormtroopers went, and then Chewbacca points at the stormtrooper shirt he's wearing. V is telling my son, "You're one of them." I can't stop laughing, and this has been the funnest part of the trip. All of the character interactions. Chewbacca walks around a lot, and Kylo Ren does too. I did not have a personal interaction with Kylo Ren. An unexpected confrontation with him may have really put me in shock. And the stormtroopers are everywhere, on the ground, above the ground. This is just a totally involved and immersive experience. You may just want to keep your phone or camera on record so you don't miss anything like I just did. And it goes beyond the well-known characters and even occurs among the citizens of the outpost. While I was filming in the shop, a clerk asked if I was scanning and if I was a spy for the First Order. He then told me to let the First Order know they already paid their dues for the month. Later that day, my husband went back to that shop, and the same clerk said, "I see you're no longer with the spy." The experience here is so awesome, and it continues throughout the day. Walking around and experiencing the food, shops, and character interactions has been so much fun, but we should at least get on one ride, and a great time to do that is at night during the fireworks. The wait time for the Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run ride is just 5 minutes, so we are walking through the ride now, but more like rushing because there's no wait time, so I'm trying to capture as much of these intriguing details as I can. I love how you can see the outside of the Millennium Falcon from within the ride, and from the glass you can take some awesome pictures in front of the Millennium Falcon. We're almost to the front now, and even though there's no line, it's still quite a walk. There's a video playing explaining what we're about to get ourselves into, And now we are receiving our instructions and we are clear to fly. And Porg is flying with us too. Okay, and we're off. This ride reminds me of a flight simulator as well as an interactive 3D game where you and your crew are the ones piloting and gunning down enemies. So completing the mission solely depends upon your piloting skills and aim. I am quickly realizing though that I should have been paying more attention during the instructions because I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't think my son knows what he's doing either, and he's a co-pilot in charge of going up and down. However, the up and down lever is inverse. So up is down and down is up, and he's 9. So I don't know how quickly he's going to catch on to this. And the action is intense. The scenery, sounds, and all the action sequences makes you really feel that you are flying and controlling the Millennium Falcon. We were having a great time, and then the lights turned on.
We in the business world call a major malfunction. Don't mess with it.
Obviously, we crashed, and I'm not surprised, and I'm definitely not going to pretend like I had nothing to do with it. But it was awesome. I loved it, and I'm definitely going to pay better attention to the instructions next time. I loved my time at Galaxy's Edge at the Black Spire Outpost. I'm not a huge fan of Star Wars, and I haven't even seen all the movies to be honest. And I don't know what everything is either, but it didn't matter. I think Galaxy's Edge is for hardcore fans, casual fans, or anyone just looking to have fun and enjoy an experience that's been put together very well. Now that you've heard our experience, tell me what your experience was like. Who did you meet? If you're planning a trip, who do you want to meet? And what's your favorite part of Galaxy's Edge? If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe so you can catch us on our next outing. To see one of our recent adventures, click on the video. Thanks for watching.